What's up, everyone? My name is Rainman, and guess this is gonna be my video. I was gonna make a video that was going to have me ranting about a lot of stuff, but this one is just a little part of the little rant, so I wanted to get my point across and make this video. So as you all know, or as most of you know, you saw the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 5, Trevor's trailer, and in there you saw appearance by a Juggalo for like 3 seconds or 2 seconds. And to be honest, I think that's pretty awesome to have a Juggalo inside the game. I mean, in Saints Row you could make your character into a Juggalo, but in this one it's actually a Juggalo is actually programmed into the game, and that's pretty fucking awesome if you ask me. I actually thought it was gonna make the game pretty cool, like to bring something different, but a lot of people aren't on the same level as me and the rest, as the excitement level are, basically because they think that they're going to make fun of the Juggalo, or they're going to, stereotype it. They're gonna say that's a stereotypical Juggalo, when in fact it's not, or whatever the fuck, And you know what's the problem with that is? A lot of people like to assume. A lot of people like to fucking assume things too fast, They don't like to think, they just like to assume it. Well, can I ask you this? Can I ask anyone this? Can there ever be a time a Juggalo can appear on TV or on a game without any Juggalos out there not being content with it? Like without bitching about it? There's always going to be that one Juggalo who's going to get some recognition, whether it's on TV, a game, or whatever, and there's going to be that one other Juggalo that's going to be so mad that they're going to bitch about it and say, well, why are Juggalos being on TV, or why are they putting him on there? They're going to make fun of us, or shit like that. Just calm down, it's just a fucking game, Grand Theft Auto is just a game. When you see Grand Theft Auto, when Grand Theft Auto comes into your head, what's the first thing that you ever think about in it? It's gonna have some gangs. That's the main thing about Grand Theft Auto. It always has gangs. It has gangs, it has violence, it has nudity, somewhat of nudity, and it has adult language, like fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, no one's gonna look good. No one. As a matter of fact, they're not even stereotyping. They're actually just going with the flow. They're making these characters into something that we should all see them as, And I guarantee you, the people who are bitching about the Juggalo being on Grand Theft Auto 5, they haven't played Grand Theft Auto. And if you have, then you don't pay attention at all. You just play in it, you just play like a mindless zombie. You don't even fucking pay attention to the fucking story nor the characters themselves, For example, this is Grand Theft Auto 4, and I got the complete edition, so it has Grand Theft Auto 4 and the episodes from Liberty City. In Grand Theft Auto 4, the main character is Niko Bellic, and he came to Liberty City. He's from Eastern Europe, but he came into Liberty City because his cousin Roman persuaded him that there is money, cars, girls, luxury. And that's why he came inside America, Liberty City. And what was the first thing that Niko said after a job was presented to him? He said, "I'll do any job as long as it pays well." Now it kind of made it sound like Eastern Europe people would actually do anything for money, whether it's killing someone for $100 or wiping shit off the floor for $24, But did you see anything on the news, on the internet, newspaper, that European people were pissed off because of the fact that of the role that they took Niko Bellic in? Nope, you didn't see none of that. How about Luis Lopez, the other character? Luis Lopez is a Mexican. He works for his boss, Gay Tony. Yes, Gay Tony's actually gay. He's a bodyguard. He likes to party. he likes to get his dick sucked, and he likes to fuck. Now, the way how they made his character, they could have made any Mexican out there or any Hispanic out there complain about it and say, dude, they're fucking stereotyping us, or dude, that's not how us Mexicans are. They could have said that. But you know what? They didn't. Wanna know why? Because they don't even pay mind to it. It's just a fucking game. It's how they made the character. You know, it doesn't matter who you are. Mexican, white, black, alien, European, Canadian, Chinese, Hawaiian. There's always gonna be that one person, or there's always gonna be those type of people who are gonna wanna fuck, get their dick sucked, and party. You know, and that's the type of dude that Luis Lopez is. And the other person you could play, Johnny. He is a member of the Lost, which is a motorcycle crew. Now, majority of the members of the Lost, they are pretty much racist. You know, like in that one mission where you have to burn down the rival biker dudes. You have to burn down their hideouts. After you kill all of them, one of the guys named Billy, he says, "Damn, I know those beaners killed them. I saw them." Now that is a racial slur, beaners, you know. Does it mean, did you hear anything on the news, internet, you know, newspaper, that there's a motorcycle gang out there, or there's white people out there that actually complained about it because of the role that Johnny took, or the role that some members of the Lost took? No. Grand Theft Auto is supposed to be offensive, you know. The only time that it took recognition was 2 times. Out of all the games it released, 2 times was the only times that it gained recognition. One of them was for Grand Theft Auto 3, where this mom saw that their sons were playing Grand Theft Auto 3, and all she saw was them stealing cars, beating up people, and killing police until the army came and killed them, and they'd do it all over again. That's the only time it made the news. And then the other time was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, where this old lady saw her little, I'm thinking it was her grandson. I'm not sure if it was a grandson or son, whatever. But even if it was her son, I don't think she would actually give a fuck. But she saw her grandson playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and he ran over an old lady, and she got so offended she called CNN and wanted to protest against the game. That's the only time people complained about the game, was because of its offensivity, you know, because of how little kids were playing the game. For those of y'all that actually, you know, want to complain about it and say, oh, well, the game hasn't been released yet, but I have a feeling they're going to make fun of Juggalos, or they're going to make Juggalos stereotypical just by this one Juggalo, then y'all need to get off y'all's high horse and just fucking chill out. It's just a fucking game, you know. If y'all are, I mean, a lot of y'all are just too emotional with this shit, you know. Y'all are too emotional about a role of a Juggalo, of how he portrays himself as an individual. And if y'all have a problem with that, y'all don't want this whole, you know, y'all don't want this whole Juggalo being on Grand Theft Auto 5 characterize you against the FBI, do us a favor. Don't claim Juggalo. Don't even say that you're a Juggalo. Be like Eric Foreman from, what's that show called? That 70s shows, where no one knew he was a roller skater. Like, he was a disco roller skater. No one knew that until they found out. He never told no one. So why can't y'all not tell people that y'all are Juggalo or Juggalette? I mean, y'all can like the music. I'm not saying y'all can't, but y'all can like the music. Just don't rep it, okay? If y'all are just gonna act like that, just be like, well, the FBI is going to, this is going to help the FBI's case now, then y'all really don't need to rep this stuff. Just be a fan and just fucking listen to the music. Don't even take this shit seriously, for real. I mean, a lot of y'all just seem to bitch more than just actually accept it. That's all I gotta say, you know. I know I'm going to get a few people, you know, gonna get mad at me, but was the lemon worth the squeeze? Fuck yeah. I'm Rainman. Out.